I'm going to show you how a dance craze from the 1920s is going to improve your comping and give you some cool ideas to make playing chords more interesting for you, the listener, and the musicians that you play with. Let's talk rhythm. The Charleston rhythm. Rhythm is extremely important in jazz. The Charleston rhythm is still used in jazz today. It was a popular song in the 1920s, and it was also featured in a Broadway show called Runnin Wild. It also became a dance craze from the mid to late 1920s. Swing bands adopted the rhythm, and it carried through with jazz musicians into the 50s and onward, likely because jazz musicians often got jobs playing in big bands. The rhythm goes like this. When you play this, make sure you play it only for a short while, or it can become overbearing and sound kind of comedic actually. But if you want to go for that 20s, 30s vibe, that'll get you there. Context is crucial. Here you see I'm using it more strategically. Actually, let's take a look at that last example one more time. I was using the Charleston rhythm more than I first pointed out to you. Here, it's slightly disguised because I anticipated the first half of the Charleston beat. And here, it's the Charleston rhythm, but displaced an eighth note. Did I mention you can displace the Charleston rhythm? Well, let's explore that. The Charleston takes up 2.5 beats. So we can move that along our eighth note grid anywhere we want. It can land on a downbeat, the 1, 2, 3, or 4, or an upbeat, the ands. Notice that each pass I do, I'll move the 2-note rhythm over an eighth note each time. It's also good for making sure you always know what chord is coming up next, because you want to land on a good spot each time. If you'd like to become a member of my Patreon community, there's a link below. You'll have access to exclusive content, including a monthly online hang with myself and other patrons. Now, let's take it over the bar line, shall we? The next step would be to take that 2-note, 2.5 beat figure and make it flip-flop every 2.5 beats. What you get is a 3-bar pattern that keeps repeating. The end result is it almost sounds like you're playing in 3 against the 4 everyone else is playing. Listen while I play this over the chord changes to Take the A Train. I think it's so cool that a rhythm made popular 100 years ago is still part of the jazz lexicon. Before you go, I've got some videos here that I'm sure you're gonna dig.